I usually fall asleep at the cinema. I'll probably fall asleep second half. Is that me?
That's
me.
you.
Yeah. There he is, the big man. How nice is it knowing that you win this game?
Yeah, I have to say, when I was asked and told what I was coming over to do, I thought it was going to be an easier morning for me than it would be for you.
Yeah.
I've never seen this game in its totality. I've seen aspects of it, but I just kind of some highlighty stuff, but not actually. You never watch finals back.
No, I've never watched it myself.
It looks like a game from the 80s.
It's disturbing, isn't it? It actually just shows how fast the game
evolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the scrums are the funniest part of it.
Touch! Pause! Again!
Oh wow.
Our scrum was absolutely back in the first half.
He's not.
And the problem was that we must have knocked the ball on about 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
And it was like a vicious circle. We literally knock it on, get screwed in the scrum, penalty, or 50 or 60 metres up the pitch.
I'm happy I'm retired actually, because when I look at there and like Leo Cullen's like, is he a DOR? Is it what you call him?
I don't know if he's actually technically a DOR. He's a head coach.
Yeah, and then like Phil Dowson's a coach.
Will you be a coach?
I don't know, not right now. But work that out. But if I was still playing and then there's guys playing that are coaching, it would worry me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
He's talking
Do we HIA that or what?
Kevin McLaughlin straight back up onto his feet. He's got a head guard on his grand.
Yeah, it's fine. Foam's got him covered.
Oh man.
When I tell set up, everybody bind. Everybody bind.
Yes, sir.
He's not the sort of ref that likes getting shoved around though. Roman, he's his own man.
He's a policeman, isn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I really like him.
I do too.
I like the French refs.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be a bit of a free for all.
Yeah, but at least you know they're not. They're just French.
Consistent free for all.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, it's a good score. Blink, and there's a couple of decent offloads. Were you part of that? No.
The scrum. I was in the scrum.
Platform.
We had penalty advantage. I look really fat there. I was probably playing like some of my best rugby though.
You're happy.
You're happy, do you know
yeah.
what? When I wasn't bothered about skin folds, Dorian West actually used to encourage more pudding at lunchtime. Whenever I kind of came back from England camps and they wanted me to be a certain weight, and I'd try and cut down what I was eating and start doing extra fitness and things like that. He'd be like, what are you doing?
Oh, look at that little leg hold on Shane Horgan.
There's
the difference. I think it was Roger Wilson. Watch this. So Shane Horgan there, watch Roger hold. Shaggy's going to get in and he's going to make that tackle.
That's the hole.
Yeah.
Wonder, like now, do you think that would be TMO? Would they come back, check for that hold?
Probably. Because it's foul play.
Yeah,
which is wrong, because that's just savvy, right?
Yeah, it's rugby.
Yeah.
It just shows how the game's evolving year on year. And when you watch something so far back, it just shows you how far we've come, actually.
But I remember of its time. Jeez, it was hard.
Yeah.
But I
don't think the game changes in terms of
it doesn't
the pace
it being
and the physicality.
Hard. Yeah. It just ages really badly, because it's like when we watched, games in the 80s. When you watched games in the 80s, you kind of laughed them, but they were still hard of that time.
Yeah, of course. Look at this.
Oh, look at that! I love that. What? Sorry. He stayed on his feet. There's actually nothing wrong with that.
Me.
Oh, it's you.
Thank you.
Jeez, you look young.
Younger. Yeah, thank you. Whoops.
Late to growing the facial hair.
There's a lot of messing around there.
Right? You technically stay on your feet.
Yeah,
I think that's okay.
So do I. But you obviously can't say that at the time, can you? There's guys mucking around your side of the ball. You've got to sort that out. But that's probably why I got in a lot of trouble. I kind of
taking the law into your own hands.
It's like martial law. Let the military just take over. He looks so young as well.
I don't think he's really aged that much.
When he plays in the backs, mate, doesn't take any contact. Like all good fly halves.
I'm not even going to rise to it. I know it's a long time ago, but are you, when taken out Church?
Yeah.
Oh, penalty, thank you.
That's the yellow card.
Deliberate.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
I don't think our scrum was harmed by losing a man in the
Okay.
first half.
Okay.
This couldn't be a worse half for you, could it? Like nothing sticking.
Well, it gets worse when Foden scores his try as well, and I miss him on the line. This is where I get done like a kipper. Oh gosh. Now we're in trouble because we've just conceded a line break, but I've got to trust my inside a little bit more there and just push straight out to Foden immediately. Oh, I remember feeling really after that. We're getting pumped, and we're like,
Yeah.
we've no answer to it.
Se voy al balón.
I think I went head on head with.
Did you definitely get it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah. So, and there's the. Wonder what the ref
I'm
says.
pretty. Is that like what do they call that? When you're concussed? I don't know if I'm giving a thumbs up or. Yeah, I get it
That's a
out
good
there.
try. Yeah.
That was half time.
We couldn't get in there quick enough. Like we're just shell shocked. Half an hour shell shocked. There's the early celebrations, the high fives.
Yeah.
You must have thought.
I'm happy that happened to my head actually.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that happened.
You must
Otherwise,
have,
I would
you
have
must
been.
have thought this. I thought finals were tougher than this. This is just too easy.
Nah, it was weird because we had such good momentum going into it. It was like this is the way it was just gonna happen. You know,
Yeah.
momentum, confidence. It was our year. It was gonna happen for us. So the way I end, right, I can't remember anything from here. Look at that bump on my weed there, above my eye.
Where? Just below your chin?
Look at that! It's proper sticking out. But this is just how the culture of the game's changed. It's pretty clear. I was
Did you say
concussed.
anything to anyone? No. Did you literally just kept yourself to yourself? You don't remember saying anything?
No, I didn't have a captain's role at all at half time. I kept to myself, went to the toilets, sat down. I was trying to pull myself together. I remember being in the med room, getting strapped up, and that's about it.
It was an insane turnaround that we managed to literally flip it on its head in the second half, and then we got in the ascendancy, and that was the winning and losing of the games. Like the World Cup final, you can't win a game without a scrum.
No, 100%.
And
It's your
they're
foundations.
the two best examples that I've ever come across. This year's World Cup final and this game where we turned it on in a conversation at half time.
Can we wrap this up then, yeah? We done? Go home now to our families? I still tell everyone I won the Heineken Cup.
When are you guys bringing the popcorn out for the second half?
Did you guys have a big rally at half time?
So we split immediately, and Greg Feek was our scrum coach, and he brought the front row over and started showing them footage as to exactly what was happening. We left them to it, so we weren't going to be able to, have our say in that anyway. You know, there's this whole legendary status thing with Johnny as to what he said at halftime. Did you ever hear about that?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. Now, he denies it. I don't know why he denies it. Like this, it reflects well on him.
Yeah.
But he talked about imagine how incredible it would be. You know, you look at great sporting comebacks like Liverpool, coming back from 3-0 down in the Champions League, and Nadal from 2 sets down in Wimbledon finals. He said, imagine we managed to do it in 16 points down. And whatever about that, I was like, okay, fair enough.
Surely everyone's guide. There's no way.
We're going, do you know what? We got to score first.
Yeah.
Like, let's not worry about the end result. Let's score the first point and see where it goes. But the thing is, Johnny actually went out and scored 27 points in the game. Or 28,
So
28 points.
He believed that's all that mattered.
Yeah, so we literally just heaped all of our expectation on him, and he delivered. Jeez, I must have been guilty of being in the first half, and about 3 or 4 touches there.
I was looking at
Here we go, Tonguia. There's your mismatch.
speed. It's like polar opposites, isn't it? Like every carry went forward then. Makes me think, like, at what point in this game did we just need to slow the game down, or just, you know, what do you do to stop giving you the ball?
Yeah.
You know, did we have to play more territory? Did we?
Or even just, you know, picking up injuries, front rowers picking up injuries,
Yeah,
and just take the
drag
wind
it
out of the
out.
sail.
Yeah.
Just
But these are all things that you kind of ultimately you probably have to lose a game like this to learn these things.
you must have known that you were going to come out for a purple patch the first 10 minutes, because if we don't throw everything at you, then it's over.
Yeah,
like
no.
if you don't get that first score, if you score first in that second half,
Yeah.
that's Gates.
Look at that.
Lads can't help looking at themselves in the big screen, can they?
How hard is it when you're trying to talk to people in a circle? It's like people just looking over you to the big screen. I think it's the hardest thing when you can see the score and you're trying to kind of connect as a team and communicate.
Yeah.
And people are just off on their own agendas. But look at that. Like you clear out your carry, then your following carry.
Oh, he's dropped it. That is in his bread basket too. Oh, and Rightly should be filthy on that one. That's a beautiful ball from. Look at that look, filthy look from me.
Yeah. Turnover? Massive momentum shift.
And he's off.
Here we go.
Not quite, not yet.
Oh my God.
How did he not get that down? He doesn't get that down. Wait till you see Shane Jennings here now, and for Johnny's try, what he does, he does a little wraparound, Johnny does, and Jeno just holds on to whoever the would-be defender is and just gives him a little bit of a
One
tug.
back the
And
other way.
that's the difference. Exactly, he does the Roger Wilson on him. There we go. It's Jamie actually.
He drops
Jamie
his shoulder.
does it, yeah.
See
So
again.
filthy Dowson is here. Look, straight to
So
the
he
referee,
knows.
shoves him.
Yeah, but he's adamant he's given that, you know? Again, like, good smart play, but now is that checked? I wonder, like, what I'm thinking here, what we're thinking. Like, the game's on now. It's well and truly on. Do you know what? Seeing the faces and the reactions now, it's like, we know it's happening.
Yeah. But it was like us in the first half. There was nothing we could do. Just couldn't shift it.
Stay man, 6.
That, I know, psychologically for our boys
Yeah.
was the turning point.
Yeah.
Like we knew we were back in it, but that one, to get it, to having conceded so many scrum penalties in the first half, to then get parity and then earn a penalty ourselves, that was it. He played one through the legs, did he? He tried to get that one through
What's
his
happened
legs.
there?
Another sin binning.
I don't remember that happening.
Nor do I.
I didn't know that happened. Look at him. The proper Irish, that bloke, wasn't he? How do you think this team would go against, like, your current side?
This is a good team. This is a really, really good team. I think this might have been the best team that I played in, Leinster team I played in.
Then you retain the squad and do it the following year.
Yeah, a lot of them, pretty much. We lost Nathan Hines and we got Brad Thorne.
Yeah, not bad. I was thinking the Saints team, I wonder how that would compare to...
To the current crop.
Yeah. Difference, I mean, it's so different though, isn't it? Like, you look at the Scrum, for example.
Much better back line this year now.
better organised. But that's just sign of the times.
Yeah,
I think.
but better back line.
Jeez, look at that.
Advantage over.
I know we lost this. Wow. That's like champagne Sean O'Brien, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's classic. Yeah, I was saying, I know we lost this, but like, people say that this is one of the greatest Heineken Cup finals ever. Like in terms of what it had.
I think I'll be in sniffing around an easy
Are you on the laps there?
No, I'm coming in with Shawnee here, watch.
Adding your weight.
Wait, look.
Oh yeah, look. He got there.
And that's 2 scores, and then we're like, that's game.
This is us.
Yeah, that's game. Just because
You don't have to do anything.
No. And just the whole momentum. That last passage of play, it's like the whole momentum has completely shifted in our favour, and it'll take a monumental effort to shift that back.
You are the captain.
That's me.
Huh?
I'm gone now.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah. There was always this rumour I couldn't play 80 minutes, but I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do 80.
Pause. Engage.
Do you know my dad, right?
Yeah.
My dad's flown over twice from New Zealand to watch me play.
Yeah.
Once was this game,
Yeah.
and the second time he turned up was
the
Grand Slam decider at Millennium Stadium, where we got humped like 30 points by Wales. I said to Dad after that, I was like, "You never come back again."
It's obviously in the last minute here.
Yeah. How disrespectful. Haven't even finished the game. It's disgusting to see, actually. I mean, if one man, his kind of influence in the game, it's clear to see. And I'm kind of happy that those stories are true about him giving the that sort of speech. And then he goes out and scores all the points.
Push. Push.
So this is your second or third?
Second.
Second. So I
I
suppose
think
to
as
win
well-
that second time round, you know how good it is.
Yeah. This was my favourite place to win, though, because we won the Grand Slam there in 09, and what a brilliant stadium it is. I know we've got some good memories. We've got some crap memories too from there, but remember the Black Eyed Peas being sung at the end? Tonight's going to be a good night, and we get in a circle, and that's my residing memory from that whole game and the aftermath. It's just
music.
dancing around in the circle and different people getting in the middle and doing a dance.
It's pretty clear to see. I think everyone put everything into it.
Brutal.
I mean, I don't know if I put my medal on. I know the England players got some stick about not wearing the medals, but
there's something different between the Olympics and people getting a bronze, silver, and a gold versus a two-horse race and getting silver.
Yeah.
There is something different. So I understand why players wouldn't want to put it on. It's not a celebration, but then aesthetically it doesn't look good. But that's the right thing to do. Hand it to them in a box.
Yeah.
They can keep it, and off you go.
But I think the hardest thing is the milling around and watching the other team.
Leo told Gordon Darcy and Shane Horgan to lift it because they'd been
Keep
stalwarts.
themselves out of it.
Yeah. And that, for
Look
me,
at
that
that.
really typified Leo. I was just looking there, I lost my medal, went walking away and looked down, there was no medal there anymore. Went back
not have it
looking,
on?
no, it fell off. And I went back looking through the grass for it. I think 2 or 3 lads' medals had fallen off.
Look at that. How good's that? I think when you've lost that and you know what it's like, and I never did win something that big. Winning trophies is fun, and knowing what that feels like, and then you sit there and watch it.
We're winning a Grand Slam.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you're sitting there watching that happen, you know how good it is.
Yeah.
And it's almost like your whole season's built to that point, and it's almost a waste of time. Why don't you just go and win it? Hold on, mate. It's the first time I've seen that.
Thank you.